all I've been doing is hanging out in the friggin' snow. And it's like, what the hell? And now all the snow is just ice snow. And you guys know what I mean by ice snow, right? It's like, it's not like soft, fun snow that you can like make into snowballs and have a little snowball fight or whatever. This is like when you step on it, it sounds like you're breaking glass. That's how heavy this shit is. That's how heavy it is. So not super thrilled at all. I hope everybody's YouTube's working fine. I don't know. As soon as I launched a stream, I tried launching the stream earlier, and it instantly, my computer, which never blue screened of death. It was like, oh no, did you want to do that? Yeah, not happening today, pal. Not happening today. So get over it. But we do have a lovely show for you guys tonight. We're gonna have Khuck on later to walk her through the drama that's going on with the Pitbull. And I know that that's because you guys specifically asked her to look into it. So it's just me doing my part to bring this to attention. Also, I do want to clear up some things, and I wanted to make a video about this. I did, but I just don't think that it's going to happen. I just don't have the time. I haven't even been able to make my own videos about any other topics I wanted to do, because there was a big video that I was working on too, where I've been trying to get together interviews with other creators in the monster truck space and stuff. And I'm not even able to do that because all of my time, in fact, I'm not even able to see my girlfriend. I'm not able to do that either. Why? Because your boy spends every waking freaking hour at work. I hate it. I'm ready to find a whole new job. That's how annoyed I am. Because every one of these damn snowstorms is falling on a weekend, which is where the only time the EG is able to put any work together, or to see people he wants to see, or to spend time with his daughter, or to do anything that EG wants to do for his own life, is taken up by work. And yeah, you may say, oh yeah, but you're making money. Yeah, that's great. But what am I going to spend it on? I got nothing else to do other than spend my time sitting in a tractor pushing some snow from yay to nay. You know what I'm saying? Or to and fro. That would have been better. I was trying to think of what would be a good way to say this, but I was like, from to and fro, I'm pushing snow, and that actually rhymes too. So that actually works out really well. But as always, enough about me. Let's check in with my amazing co-host, Miss Phallic Weapon. How are you? Are you there, Phallic? Are you hanging out? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing.
You doing? And you are a fan of the snow.
I am a fan of the snow. We don't have any here. It's actually been quite sunny the last few days.
Yeah, that's because you don't get snow. That's why you're a fan. Anybody who gets it.
No, I've spent time in snow. I've actually done like little sort of side quests into the mountains, like with varying levels of snow. I've been in it, trying to like acclimate myself to it. I get why it would suck.
It would be fine. It would be fine if my job wasn't to like move snow, because then I would just be like days off from work, But since my job is like when it snows, I'm at work. You've got to clear it out. So, I mean, I understand the frustration. I really do. It's just a thing that I think would work for me, but it doesn't work for everybody. The same way that 105 to 115 degree summers for most of the year, like it eats up so many more months than just summer. Mm-hmm. That doesn't do it for me either, Yeah. And I think everybody has their own thing. Like, I'm ready for spring though. Like, we're not even into February yet, and I'm already so sick of this winter. I'm so sick of it.
Yeah. And then I've been in a pretty crummy mood, but today was like the light at the end of the tunnel.
Good.
Good-spirited Phallic is back.
Good. Love to hear it. Yeah, we don't like sad Phal. We don't like sad Phally Phal.
I wasn't sad. I was angry.
Okay, we really don't like angry Phal because she.
I know.
She'll give you a piece of her mind.
I was trying to be nice and talk to EG, and I felt like I was saying all the right words, like to not like insult him or whatever, and he just is like, "Hold on, what's wrong with you?" It was just like I couldn't stop my grumpiness.
I know enough about your mood to know, like, because we've been friends for so long now that I can tell when there's something off with you. So, and usually there's typically either it's something I did or it's something that is just going on externally. And I was like, so first I always check to make sure it's not something I did. I'm like, you're not mad at me, right? And you're like, no. I'm like, okay, so then what? Then tell me what's your problems.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to you don't want to tell someone like you don't want to like have someone go out of their way to be mad at you and then tell you their problems about you. Well, let me tell you what I don't like about you, pal. You know, that's usually never good. By the way, if you guys are wondering what I'm taking, I'm trying to get my vitamins up. So I got some immune support nature yellow from Nature with Love to try to get my immune system up.
I support a good regimented supplement.
And I'll be honest, I felt a lot better. Like I haven't gotten sick, knock on wood.
But it's because these are like vitamins and stuff that you're supposed to be getting through your diet, especially with a job as busy as yours.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't take time to make sure that I had to do a lot of research because I insisted on blending all of Jet's food from scratch. So Sundays were always a huge cooking day because I would have to prepare all of the meals and then seal them into the jars, and then those would be his food for the week, for like baby food.
Yeah.
And so I think it was my mother-in-law who actually gifted me a food mill. So it kind of like helped. It really helped.
So food mill, you said a few food mill.
Yeah. So instead of having to reload the blender for like each batch or whatever, I could just it was like a crank system. So you could just crank and just dump food into it. As it gets lower, you can add more. You don't have to. It keeps going into the same bowl. So that was really helpful. But anyways, I had to make sure that we were getting enough of all of Jet's vitamins into his food as I'm packaging, because typically baby food brands, they account for that in their food.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but because we were doing it from home, you have to this vegetable and this vegetable and this and a protein and then also additional baby formula or breast milk, whatever you do, into the mixture to kind of like make sure that he gets well-rounded things. And it's a lot of work. And then imagining doing that for yourself and you have a full-time job.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough.
Supplements. I'm a huge proponent of supplements.
I've never been a big time supplement guy, but especially times like these where I'm so busy and the last thing I can afford to do right now is get sick with something. So, and I did the flu shot and all that beautiful stuff this year. By the way, Falk, did you notice that I was able to share the stream into the Discord now?
I did notice. So I got background music with the vocals today, guys.
Yeah.
It was good.
I'm learning things. And I was like, I don't know why I never thought of doing this before, because she's always like, I never know what's going on in the stream because I can't hear you. So now you know. Now you got it, girl. Now you got it. Meanwhile, let's do our roll call. We didn't forget. I know someone's about to correct me and say, "EG forgot."
Oh, I was on a rant. I'm sorry.
It's like
I take nutrition.
We got to do our check-in. You know what I'm saying? It's especially when we haven't seen each other in a while. But anyway, let's go. Roll call time.
Let's take a roll here. Jay Quellen. Where's Jay Quellen at? No Jay Quellen here? Yeah.
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Okay. So that's how it's gonna be.
We don't got time tonight for Jay Quellen's bullshit. All right. So we're just going to not even address it tonight. We're going to act like she's just going to figure it out one day. Eventually she'll figure it out, I hope. But anyway, we got Jira in the house tonight. Sweet Goth says, at least it's not an MLM supplement. Proud of you. Hey, I just went and I'm going to be honest. I looked up Amazon and I looked up supplements that had good reviews. And when you do an immune supplement too, the reviews are always funny because it's like, well, I've been taking them and I haven't gotten sick yet, so I assume they're working. It's like, what? What are you gonna say? Like, I got sick on these bad boys. They're worthless. But it's like I don't feel like that much better, but I haven't gotten sick, and I guess since it's an immune supplement, seems like it's working.
Yeah, correlation.
Yeah. Carla, stop holding things down over on the Twitch. Says, I heard forgot about Carla's birthday. Did I? Well, Carla, you know what? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carla. From Twitch, holding it down. Happy birthday to you. Beautiful. By the way, I lip sync all of my intro stuff, so that's my real voice. So in case y'all were wondering. So happy birthday, Carla. Well, now you can't say I didn't forget. Now you can't say it. Intelation shit says Jake Quillen. That's right, Jake Quillen, always acting up. Always acting up. Timey Wimey 22. My parents are going to Florida for a month because of it. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could. It would be nice to go to Florida and just, get out of this miserable ice age weather. I mean, Rogero said it best. It's the ice age. It's the next ice age taking place right now. Bullshit. You say global warming, I say where? Right? This is not
actually, just to give you on that, global warming does also refer to cooling events as well. It's like a sort of a blanket term.
Well,
so
they need to change. They need to go to PR then. They need to change their marketing. Because when you tell me something's warming, I think warm and it's going to be too hot. I don't think snow is global warming.
Account for okay.
I'm sure you're right.
Weather events.
I'm sure you're right.
Really anything.
I'm sure you're right. All right. I'm not debating that you're not right, but I think that they need to go back and really change the meaning. Maybe global climate crisis. There you go. That would be a much catchier name, because then you could be like, "What's up with the triple C's, bruh? What's the triple C's all over the place?" Or I guess it would be GCC. Yeah, GCC, no triple C's.
It kind of looks like a C, so it counts.
Yeah, you got those that GCC, that GC squared. Come hire me. I'll get people on board. Cody got Big Willie 101 says, "Can you react to my skit? I'm autistic." No. Fabiola K says 2566. You sing wonderful. Thank you, Fabiola. You're always so nice. Always so kind. Richard Gier says, "Oh, cool. We don't have to miss K-Huck to stay here." Yeah, so we're going to do a simulcast stream. Probably at least for the first little bit, and then I'll probably go hop over to her stream to finish it up. It's just a way of bringing awareness. Plus, there's again, I love everybody who is involved in this drama, but if I got to hear that people are getting copyright striked one more time when that's not what's happening, I'm going to start crashing out a little bit. Because I will admit, these people doxing is doing terrible shit. These guys are definitely doing terrible stuff. But I don't like when, and I don't think that it's anybody's fault, because I just think they don't know, right? I just think that they don't realize that it's not a copyright strike. And because a lot of people who start YouTube will think a copyright claim is a copyright strike, and it's not. So I just want to point that out again, that while everything that these people have been doing is terrible, right? They have been doxing people, they have been putting privacy claims in on people. They have not been copyright striking people. I want the punishment to fit the crime. I think that's fair, right, Falak?
Well, would you look at that? Someone's guilty of
Totally
being
fair.
total badass.
Oh, snap.
Chick Dugs approves this message.
At Maya Lesovsky super chatted $5. My old YouTube account got yeeted, so I made a new one.
Why did you get
please
yeeted?
reinstate my modship? Folded hands emoji.
Oh, unless this isn't really Maya and it's just someone trying to dupe me into giving them free mod ship.
No, she posted in the Discord.
No,
about
it's okay. Of course, I will reinstate your mod ship, Maya. I'm trying to do it from my side computer here, which is absolutely freaking the hell out, because this computer's slow as balls. I only use it to basically monitor the stream, and there you go. All right, you're back in the fold. Maya. I accidentally made Andrew Stoner Rock a mod instead of. See, that's what I mean by this computer being crappy. Hang on, I'm trying to read what Andrew just wrote, but I can't. The whole freaking thing that I'm using here to monitor the chat is going freaking insane right now. This computer sucks. I don't know why I use it, but he says. Let me just go back to the way I used to do it, and then it's easier to do it like that. Andrew Stonerock says, you're wrong. First off, hello, Andrew. Good to see you. You're wrong on that one. My podcast got copyright striked, e.g. Can you send me like a picture of that, Andrew? Because maybe some people are getting copyright striked and some aren't. But I think that we need to clear up exactly what qualifies as a copyright strike. Because if we go back, right, and if I read to you guys what
Hell yeah, this
was
party
said
just keeps getting better.
and what they did to
More the
me,
merrier.
That wasn't a copy.
became lately that Khuckcast celebrates 9 months of membership.
9 months, Crazy Cat Lady. Love to see it. Finally, we have a YouTube baby. That's right, Crazy Cat Lady. That's it. Finally, we got a YouTube baby. But going back to Andrew's, now obviously I can't keep track of everything that goes on with these guys, but from what I've seen, privacy claims are not strikes. But if Andrew is claiming he got a strike, I'd love to see what he got, because then that would lend credibility to this. So, and I know Andrew knows what he's. I'm the only one to get an actual strike out of this. Okay, so. Okay, see, now I didn't know that part. Now, Andrew is a YouTuber, guys, go check out his channel. He also hosts a podcast called, oh my God, it's Something Demons podcast. It's the Truthful Demons. Got it, I remembered. I didn't even have to look it up. The Truthful Demons podcast. Now, they did get hit. Now, I imagine Andrew would know the difference between a strike and a copyright claim. So if he's claiming he got struck, then I'm more likely to believe him. But I would like to be able to go on and show people the difference between what a strike is and what a privacy claim is, because I noticed that a lot of people are saying, specifically in regards to, they'll be like, oh, these people are striking so many channels. They're striking this channel and this channel and this channel, and blame the algorithm. That's it. I think the Truthful Demons is a whole different channel, right? I'm sorry. I'm not from the paranormal community, so I am trying to learn about all of. I know of Andrew from before because of the stuff that he had going on with that A1 Solutions guy and J Carts and all that. So I'm familiar with Andrew from them, but I know that he had started a whole nother channel. So blame the algorithm, and I think he does that with J Carts and some other YouTubers as well. So make sure you guys go check all that out. Because they do good work. Andrew makes really great videos too. So, but yeah. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. But I noticed that now I don't know whether or not, where I know that there's a whole movement of people that are getting on board to help point out that what's going on with what these people are doing, like the Bad to the Bone, I don't even think it's a podcast. Bad to the Bone Paranormal, and then the Pitbull guy. Frankie, I can't not call him the Pitbull. He's just the Pitbull from now on. But those guys are basically going around privacy claiming everything. We had a guy. Remember Uriel Bromberg? Remember when we talked about him before, Phallic?
Oh, you were going to have to remind me.
So Uriel Bromberg was this guy that would do the same thing that these guys were doing, where he would privacy claim and copyright strike anybody who ever said anything negative. So he would first try to copyright strike, and if the YouTube didn't agree with that, he would go back and then he would do the privacy complaint.
Oh.
Remember that happened to me before, where he tried to get some of my videos taken down, and he tried doing it to Oompaville and this other girl that was doing all this stuff on him too.
Yeah, that was pretty early on.
Yeah. Yeah. Destination Spooky says the claim means that another channel gets AdSense from you or analytics. A strike means that the content gets pulled and you only get 3 of those. Destination Spooky, yes, in a sense, yes. The claim, yes, a copyright claim is simply, hey, you're using our material. We want the money for that. You know, like we're going to get the AdSense revenue from that. It doesn't go against your channel, doesn't affect your stuff. That's why I'm able to play music when I bring it in, right? Because then all I do is I go later and I just cut it out, and then YouTube will reinstate my monetization for the video. So that's why you'll go, if you ever go watch like my previous streams, I always cut out the music that I started with and the music that I sing with in the beginning. That is strictly for the live people because I can't use that because then it takes away the AdSense. A copyright strike means that you flat out are stealing our copyright, and yes, the content gets pulled from the internet, and you only get 3 of those. 3 copyright strikes, your channel's gone. And a lot of times people will use that copyright strike, they'll weaponize it, right? And they will try to get you 3 strikes in succession. So if they don't like your channel, and they can find 3 ways, even false copyright strikes, which are really, really bad for business, for YouTube, and for creators in general. If they can somehow manage to get 3 strikes to hit you concurrently, then your channel is gone, and you don't even get a chance to fight it, which I definitely think that YouTube has to fix that because it's too much. Thank you, Andrew. Because it's too much for like too much risk there. Because if your YouTube channel's gone, you can't fight back, right? You can't fight back. You have to go to X to try to just be heard out and say, hey, I got, copyright strike. But a lot of people do abuse the copyright strike system. Now, what I've been noticing that's going on, at least in concerns to me and some of the other things I've seen other people saying, is privacy complaint, which isn't a copyright strike. It is a privacy complaint, and it doesn't go against your channel until YouTube reviews it, and then if YouTube reviews it and then thinks that you've either doxed someone or done something like that, that is when we can get into strike territory. And as far as I know, I know a lot of people have been hit with those privacy complaints, but I don't think that we've heard back, at least from Side Eye Guy's camp, about whether or not those. Because he's re-uploaded the videos several times, and he's a stand-up guy, so he took out the parts of the videos that he felt were, could cause problems or something like that. But the craziest thing is, and I've said this, a bunch of times before, is that the privacy is his. He's the one with the complaint. That would be like a legitimate complaint. Them saying his name, pointing out where he lives, all that stuff. All of that stuff could absolutely 110% be considered like, violation of YouTube TOS. So, yeah, that Stoney's issue, the strike was BS. Yeah, so I've just been seeing, because I've been keeping track of the people who are covering this stuff. Andrew put together a great video on it, but there are a lot of people that are saying that these people are going around striking all these channels when, if they are striking some of them, that's fucking terrible, and I think that needs to stop. But from what I've seen, the privacy thing is not necessarily a strike. But again, that's just from what I've experienced here. There is a YouTuber who copyright strikes someone and used the info they got to report them to the police. Yeah, that's another aspect of this. When you get copyright striked, or someone copyright strikes you and you want to rebuttal it. This happened to who's that big time documentary YouTuber, June the King. He did a video on Low Tier God where he did like a whole thing on him, and Low Tier God copyright struck his video just so he could find out what June the King's real name is, just so that he could like harass him and dox him. So that's a whole nother issue too that we won't even get into. So this could just be a massive movement from Frankie's camp to try to just get as much information privately about all these people as he can. I mean, that seems to be where he finds value in information, is when you can like put someone out there. So personally, I didn't have to do that when I rebutted. I just simply, YouTube denied it outright before I even had to appeal it. So that's nice. And between you and me, when I do appeal stuff, I still use my stage name, because F you to whoever's trying to get my personal information. I'm not going to give it to you. But if you dig down deep enough, you can find who I am. I mean, let's be honest. Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm a shitter on YouTube who just talks about stuff, But as Andrew said, yeah, in his video, he made a whole video talking about why this is so dangerous, and he's absolutely right. And Andrew, when I do have K-Huck on later, your video may be one that we take a look at. It was nice, short, to the point. Side Eye Guy was hit by privacy again by privacy. I think they are 100% all over him. Either that, Andrew, or I think that. Andrew, by the way, if you want to come on with me and K-Huck, you're more than welcome to do so. You're more than welcome to come on and speak from your. I think it would be great to have someone from the paranormal camp in on this as well. K-Huck just happens to be a friend of mine who has a humble following that and she loves talking drama. This is where the paranormal meets the drama community, and. But yeah, if you want to come on while I'm on with her, you're more than welcome. That's going to be happening in about 45 minutes when K-Huck goes live at 9 my time. But I think she's I know she's like an hour behind me or something, so I don't know for sure. But anyway, we could talk about the Pitbull guy all day, all night. But we're going to be talking about him when K-Huck gets on here. So there's the invite out to Mr. Stone Rock if he wants to come on and chat with us when we're talking about that. What if you attribute it to the other person? What do you mean by that? Like if I were to attribute a copyright strike to someone else? Also, this is also depending on who is the one actually copyright striking these channels. We don't know if it's Angela or if it's Frankie, right? Frankly, maybe someone does. I know, oh my God, there was this guy that was covering this. He had screenshots and everything. I've been watching everybody who covers this because I don't know. I'm just trying to find out new information that we could talk about here. And I know that a lot has broken since I've been at work for like the past 5 days cleaning up snow. So I missed a lot of stuff that's broken out on this. But there was some YouTubers who came up with some pretty good, juicy stuff in regards to this stuff. So if I am behind or I have missed something, feel free to let me know. Blue Jay says, kind of like when the scam bait community crossed wires with the drama community. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of all over the place. I thought it's funny because...
I got here from Nerd City and drama.
Yeah. So I've crossed over. I don't know where I really fit in as a niche. Because I know that I think Beardo had mentioned that I'm from the scam baiting community, which I'm technically not. I've never scam baited in my life. Except, I get... What would you call me, felt like? I know we cover drama, but I wouldn't even call me a drama tuber either.
I would call you like a variety streamer. You do, instead of just like variety games, you do just topics.
Okay. Well, so Andrew says, well, my strike was from Dudes LLC, so he absolutely behind mine. Okay, so then we know that the Pitbull is... I could see him doing that too, because he just, I don't know. I feel like I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew, but I feel like all of us have known someone like this in our life. Who's like this guy who feels like, I'm working so hard to build up this reputation of me being a big tough guy. And now everybody's making fun of me. And you're all going to pay. You'll all see. You know what I'm talking about, pal?
No.
No? You never met somebody who was like a big oafy guy who's just like, I'm such a tough man. I'm going to beat you up. Don't you keep my name out your mouth or you're going to see what happens to you.
I mean, I've seen archetypes of it online, but no, nobody I've met in person that would do that to me. I have met big oafy dudes, but they don't treat me like that.
I love that you hyper focused on the big oafy dude aspect of it.
I have a type, okay?
I've met big guys. I've met small guys. I've met guys that are somewhere in between. I don't know. What do you want from me, AJ?
And you're gonna ask me. Oh gosh, this reminds me. I'll tell. It's a story I have to tell you later.
Oh God, here we go. Variety commentary. I like it. I'm a variety tuber. We just started a whole new niche, baby. Wait, there's probably other people out there to do this, don't they?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, shit. I can't have anything. I think I kind of model myself after like Moist Critical. He kind of does everything, right? Doesn't he?
Moist Critical just speaks his mind. Whatever he's interested in, he's passionate enough to get it across to his audience that he's interested in it.
And he's good. He's got really good one-liners.
Yeah, he's kind of funny. He's relatable. He's a nerd, which I think a lot of people on the internet appreciate. And he's just like, he seems very straightforward. I think people value that more than the metrics show.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's huge. Asmongold is just a reaction streamer. And I'm not that either, because if you go and watch my videos, I do like investigational stuff and like documentary type stuff.
Yeah, and I don't watch Asmon or Critical too much. Like, I watch them every now and then, but I'm not like a religious viewer of them. But I feel like they are very different in the way that they handle things.
Oh, both, yeah, night and day between the two of them. As where Asmongold takes more of a direct approach, I think Charlie kind of takes more of a, isn't there some weird shit? You know, that kind of approach. All right, I need to find my juice. I'm out of vape juice. That's not good. That's not good at all. You got hot topics for us tonight, Phallic?
I do have hot topics.
Let's go. Do you want to bring up your thing real quick and take us through some of them?
All right, and but well, I don't know if you want to do the transition before I start.
Oh yeah, that's right. And don't forget, if you guys are here for the Pitbull stuff, we will get to that probably in about 40 minutes, because Hey Huck's going to go live, and then I'm going to go through all that. So I don't want to get too wrapped up talking about it just yet, because that's what I'm basically going to be going with K Huck through. And yeah, Andrew, if you want to come on again during that and talk about it with us, you're more than welcome. Just get Sweet to give you my Discord name, and she will she'll put us in touch, and then you can hop into the conversation with us. But with that said, let's do some hot topics.
So let's talk about it. It's time for hot topics.
Wake up. Nothing is out of context. I am an Islamist, fundamentalist, radical terrorist. I am.
Ain't that crazy? Hassan Piker just said it, and he's a terrorist. Can you believe that?
You know what? I can't believe that, considering I saw him all dressed up in some like USSR LARPing gear.
I would not.
Riots.
I'm not shocked. I'm not
You didn't
shocked.
see that?
No, I have not. I do not follow Hassan too closely.
I saw it through what's their face? H3H3.
Check that out. Okay, why did I know that I have to come into here to the second channel for... Oh, because I need to grab your screen off of you. Are you going to share your screen so that we could...
I believe I'm sharing my screen.
Are you sharing your screen? Share it harder.
There.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second here as I get this ready. And then I'm going to run off real quick and grab my vape stuff. Well, it's right behind me in a backpack, but I can't. I got to vape over my content, you know? Everybody always laughs at me about it online, but that's something that it's part of my niche. Vape tubing.
You got to get into the Zins, the upper deck.
No, I don't want no upper deckies, bro. What, I look like Turkey Tom? Hell no.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, put in a little upper decky. That guy creates the worst culture ever, I think, with some of the sayings he talks about. Because next thing you know, Turkey Tom says it, and then next week, every kid in high school is saying it.
Exactly, because that's his audience.
Yes, that is exactly who his audience is. I don't know what to do with this hood. This hood's being weird. But all right, go ahead, lead it. Take it away, Phallic. I'll be here.
All right, hi guys. So, there was a sort of polygraph probe into the CISA director about the end of December, and I'm just gonna give you like a little brief kind of rundown of this because it's kind of old news, but it relates to something happening right now.
What is the CISA? Is that the Assume
It's
I'm
like the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency.
okay. So now we know what we're talking about a little bit because I didn't have no clue what the hell he was talking. I thought it was CIA. No.
Yeah, and it wasn't anywhere like easily accessible. So,
Okay.
acting CISA director failed a polygraph. Career staff are now under investigation.
Oh, that's great. So the people that are in charge of our cybersecurity are liars
Uh-huh.
themselves.
And And so this happened at the end of December. This sort of investigation started, and it says at least 6. This is a very long article, so we're only going to read a little bit of it just to understand like where they get testimony from and why they're covering it. At least 6 career staffers at the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency were suspended with pay this summer after organizing a polygraph test that the agency's acting director, Madhu Gomakala, failed. The Department of
that's
Homeland
actually
Security-
pronounced Mathuk.
I really tried my best.
Yeah, so say it
The
like that.
department-
You got to really let the T's roll off. It's like
Okay.
almost like you got something stuck in your throat.
The Department of Homeland Security opened an investigation into whether the staff provided false information about the need for the test, which was scheduled after Gotumakala sought access to highly sensitive cyber intelligence shared with the agency.
Do you think they
are-
fired him because they got sick of spelling his last name?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, like every memo has to have it, and it's like 20 letters long.
Yeah. Excuse me, Mr. Gotumakala. Gotumakala. Hakuna Matata.
So, in this article, they kind of cover like the testimony of the different 6 staffers that were working under him.
Trump guys, it looks like, huh?
The incident this July and subsequent fallout, which has not been reported before, have angered career staff, alarmed fellow Trump administration appointees, and raised questions about Gotumakala's leadership of the nearly $3 billion cyber defense agency.
So not Trump guys. I take it back.
They are alarmed fellow. So
They
fellow
alarmed.
Trump-
They alarmed Trump guys. They were like, you know what? We're a little concerned about this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But also fellow.
Trump administration. Oh, so okay, so they are Trump guys.
They were alarmed about it, but they are also a part of the administration.
I can see Trump being like, Gotumakala is the best cybersecurity
Knows
guy
its computers. India, they know their computers.
with a name like Gotumakala. He's a Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, so this is the probe into the polygraph, and like I said, it's a really long article.
Can you imagine if
We're
they
gonna
did
get
that in other workplaces where they just roll in with a, hey guys, today we're doing polygraph tests. Everybody would be like, fuck. Do you or do you
Yeah.
not like your boss? God damn it.
Whoa.
It's tough. Anybody got Xanax, man? I need some Xanax. Take this damn test. You know,
Yeah.
if you take like a
They're downers, right?
yeah, so if you take something like that, like I remember one time I was in rehab with a guy and he said he was on the Maury show and they did the lie detector test thing on him and he said he popped them before he did the test and everything came up as him telling the truth, even though he was lying about everything. So, fun fact for you.
Essentially, the aftermath of this investigation, those interviewed could not say definitively why Gotumakala's didn't pass the July polygraph, and several cautioned that people may fail the examinations for innocuous reasons, such as anxiety or technical error. Polygraph results are not reliable enough to be admitted as evidence in most U.S. courts. We already knew that.
Mm-hmm.
But on August 1st, not long after... that's my son.
Gatuma Makala.
It is a little tambourine.
He can't pass the polygraph
But not long
test.
after Gotumakala,
Gatuma
polygraph.
Makala.
at least 6 career staff who were involved in scheduling and approving the test were informed in letters from Michael Boyajian, then acting chief security officer.
Do you go through these? Do you go through these articles and go, yeah, these guys got some fucked up names. I'm gonna read this one.
I always try to like practice saying them before I have to read them, but then it's like, oh, it comes time to read them and I'm still gonna mess them up. It really doesn't matter. that their access to classified national security information was being temporarily suspended for potentially misleading Guatemala, according to 5 current officials and 1 former official in a copy of those letters viewed by Politico. So this is back at the end of December.
Guatemala.
If you hear the tambourine, my son is running into the room.
Yeah, we're singing.
And then so what
Is
happened?
that Guatemala?
Yes, this is him.
Dude, bro, if Hakuna
Look at
Matata
that. Someone's
was a
guilty of
person,
being a total badass.
it's him.
Chick Dugs
His eyes are
approve this
bloodshot.
hang on,
dude.
Zach.
Boo Productions Paranormal Toledo subscribed to EG lately.
Hell yeah! Thank you for the subscription. Welcome. We're talking about Guatemala, but then we're going to be talking about Pitbull. I know you guys are all here for the Pitbull. I'm not silly. I know. All right.
Sorry, I've got to get through my hot topics first, but I'll make it quick and I'll make it worth your while.
Ooh.
And we're not going to be talking about any spicy topics. We like hot topics, not spicy topics.
I don't know. Speak for yourself.
I could get into it if you want to.
I like. Oh, you mean like spicy? Like we're gonna upset people?
Yes.
I thought you meant like spicy. Like we're gonna talk about like boobs or something.
Okay. Well, no, I know you're. Okay, I already know that about you.
Okay.
So, head of the U.S. Cyber Defense Agency, CISA, Madhu Gaudamakala, uploaded sensitive contracting documents to a public version of ChatGPT, triggering a DHS security review. So, this is probably what that polygraph was referencing.
What is it about Indian men that just scream scam?
I mean,
I know it's
And
a
this is
stereotype, but I mean, are we wrong though? You know, am I wrong?
well, let's just add this to the pile of examples.
Yeah. India needs to get themselves in check, man.
So next one, I don't know who this guy is. So I don't know if any of you guys know who he is, but I just want to bring awareness to, like, if you do know who he is or you know how to report him, we should probably do that. This is his YouTube channel.
Smash JT. Why does he sound so familiar?
He's got 127,000 subscribers. His description reads, I am a former game tester for Sony Online Entertainment, a former game master for EverQuest series, and recruiter for the entire video game industry on the West Coast in the United States. I have worked directly with Rockstar, Midway, Nexon, NH. Okay, go harder on yourself. My experience in the game industry is only heightened by my passion for video games in general.
Something tells me,
Okay.
with that great setup, something tells me he's lying.
Also, no surprise if these are the accusations that he's a fan of Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Dr. Disrespect.
so let's see what
He
the man has to
disrespected
say.
himself. Okay. What's he got for us? Oh, hang on a second. I need to make
Just
sure.
the volume.
Yeah, I gotta fix it. I got to fix it real quick. It's my fault because I forgot to put the.
Oh, and he's not the only. Oh, I forgot to include that story, but we'll do it later. He's not the only streamer or YouTuber to be caught with CP or defending CP.
Oh, wait, no, he's doing that. He's one of those guys. Rogera says, shit, I used to work with SOE when we were doing EverQuest. Sony Online Entertainment. Damn, Rogera's making big moves back there behind the scenes. She's like, yeah, I'm a master of Unreal Engine just because I like to learn things. I heard EG starting a cooking channel. I am. Just to go with the hundreds of other channels that I'm doing at the same time.
If you make a cooking channel, you have to have me on, dude.
I will. Cooking with phallic.
I will fly my ass out there to cook. I love cooking.
We'll do phallic-shaped foods.
Ew.
That's a perfect cooking channel for you. Phallic does food. And then all you do is cook phallic-shaped.
Eggplants. It's all eggplants and mushrooms.
Sweet Goth says, my boss thinks his shop's the Sweet Goth Visitor Center. All my mad pals wander in for the catch-ups. My boss thinks his shop's the sweet goth visitor. Wait, oh. I was like, what? It's like, couldn't understand what she was saying for a second. Go ahead. Let's hear what this guy has to say.
All right. Oh, and this is Smash JT defending inappropriate messages to a child.
Oh, hang on one second. For some reason, I'm still not getting... Okay, so it's microphone 3, output 3. Okay, I got it minus. Okay, try it again. I should be here now. No, I'm getting nothing. What is going on here? Why can I not hear this guy? Hang on.
Professional share moment.
I can fix this. I have the technology. We can make him stronger and faster than he was. Try it again. There we go.
But yeah, the distinction of sending inappropriate messages and actually being a PDF are two different leagues.
Are they?
Oh. No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're really not.
No, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same thing. And something tells me
I'm
this
not a
guy's
loser.
like this guy's.
Or I'm not a groom.
I'm not. I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser.
Yeah, no, but
you could be. You could be both.
You can't be both. That makes me sick. And then like looking at his YouTube, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. He's a Dr. Disrespect fan.
What gave it away? Was it the little kitty hat that he's wearing?
I don't know.
I mean, you can say. I mean, you could say that you like Dr. Disrespect's content without co-signing what he did. Like, that's where you end up making like a complete fool of yourself. And I think he's trying to defend
art from the artist. That kind of argument.
He's trying to. I could tell he's trying to like defend Dr. Disrespect, but no, bro, no.
We did like the doc. We were fans of the doc.
Yeah, he was awesome, but then he was not.
We found out. Yeah, exactly.
He was awesome until he wasn't.
Mm-hmm. And then just for people, snack lovers like us in Florida.
Oh no! Why do I see Skittles up there? Although I have been taking it easy on the Skittles.
That's good. Snickers, Skittles, Kit Kats, Jolly Ranchers, and more have been flagged in Florida tests for elevated arsenic. Regulators stayed quiet while families stayed uninformed.
Well, I'm glad I cut out the Skittles. Shit.
Through independent testing conducted by certified laboratories, the Florida Department of Health tested 46 different candy brands from 10 different companies. Of those, 33 were traditional, well-known candies, brands that we grew up with, things like Three Musketeers and Snickers and Skittles and Nerds and Kit Kats and Jolly Ranchers. In 26 of the 33 traditional candy brands tested, arsenic was detected at elevated levels. These levels are problematic when evaluated over the course of a year, and this is...
Why are they putting arsenic in our damn candy?
I don't know. I'm not sure how arsenic would get in, because isn't that, like, what is arsenic used for?
It's like a poison, isn't it? Isn't arsenic... Because I know there was a...
How do you spell arsenic?
Sound it out. Arson.
I did.
Ick.
It's a toxic element used primarily in industrial applications. So strengthening lead acid batteries, ammunition alloys, a dopant in semiconductors. I don't know what that is. Glass manufacturing, wood preservatives.
I wonder
it could be in the equipment.
I'm wondering if it's in like the cleaning products for the ovens or something. I didn't see anything with Twix. I think that's Mars. So this seems like it's all coming from one factory. So Skittles, Snickers, Kit Kats, I think is all from one particular.
Yeah, so it's got to be in like the machinery or like you said, the cleaning, like getting the gunk off.
Yeah, like because I know that when I worked for like a Fortune 500 like aircraft company, we used like acetone and stuff for a lot of like cleaning and not. And I imagine that if they have to get like that chewy candy off the sides of the ovens when they're cleaning it, they probably got to use some pretty heavy duty stuff to get that off, right?
Yeah, yeah. The caramel and the Snickers, the Skittles, like the hard candies, like Skittles and Jolly Ranchers, always.
Yeah.
Chocolate from the Kit Kats and stuff.
Can you imagine how sticky those Jolly Ranchers like residue is on the inside of an oven?
No.
There's organic
and if I make like a caramel or whatever in my pot and I leave that, I don't clean it immediately, I'm so mad at myself.
So, New Moon says there's organic and inorganic arsenic. I wonder if maybe there's like ingredients that they're using that is accidentally making arsenic, but I don't know. How does that get past the SEC or like no, that wouldn't. The SEC's financial stuff, isn't it? It would have to be. What am I thinking?
That's why I think it's manufactured. I'll be right back for just a second. Hold on.
Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty crazy to me, and that makes me sad. But it also might, explain why I always felt like such crap when I ate a lot of candy. I've cut out a lot of sugar from my diet, and I have felt like a lot more energetic than I used to. But I still get a really hardcore sweet tooth sometimes. Like out of nowhere, I'll just be like, man, I could really go for some sugary, fruity candy. I don't know why. I just out of nowhere, I'll just get like such a hardcore sweet tooth for that kind of FDA. Thank you, sweet God. That's what I'm thinking of. Rogero says like almonds or nutmeg. So that stuff has like organic arsenic in it. I mean, just be careful, I guess. Like if you're a sugar eater like I am, you want to make sure that you're not accidentally ingesting like arsenic, because that is a poison, flat out a poison, and in large doses. Like that can really cause some serious health, if not death. Arsenic is something that people used to use to like poison each other back in the day. So that's wild. Very, very strange. Very crazy. Very crazy. What's going on with y'all? While we wait for Miss Valley to come back? I like Jolly. What's your favorite type of arsenic candy, guys? What are you eating? Like almonds or nutmeg? Oh, no, not Snickers.
Okay, I'm back.
Snickers is delicious. I was asking them what their favorite arsenic candy is. What about Crunch Bars?
My favorite would be Snickers. I'm a Snickers girl.
I love Crunch Bars, Blue Jay. But that's Nestle, so I don't know who makes. Crunch
Bars are so underappreciated.
They really are. I think Nestle's chocolate's better than Hershey's. There, I said it.
We've had this conversation before. Remember, Hershey's is better for baking.
Yes, this is true. Let me see who makes these. So, Snickers candy.
I don't know. I'm trying to picture the packaging right now.
For some reason, I know if M&M's is made by like Mars. Mars Candies make Snickers.
They do a good thing.
So then let's look at Skittles then. Skittles is made by... Why is it... I don't want to know the story of Skittles. I just want to know who makes Skittles. Oh my God.
It's a government secret.
It is. You're not going to find out who makes Skittles. We'll take it to our grave. Skittles are multicolored fruit. Yeah, I know what they are. Wrigley, by the Wrigley Company.
Ooh.
So Wrigley's gum. So they have like they have videos online where you can go and see how they're made.
Oh, I love those.
They are super fun to watch.
Yeah, there used to be a show on TV back when I was younger that was like how it's made. Chef's kiss.
Hershey's chocolate bar has the best amount of cocoa butter for making ganache, whatever that is.
I told you. I know what I'm talking about.
What is ganache? What's ganache?
Ganache.
Ganache.
A chocolate ganache is like sort of a creamy, thick chocolate. It's not a mousse because it's not very airy. It's very dense, but it's like a chocolate spread you would put over a dessert.
Sweet says in the UK, chocolate is usually either Cadbury or Roundtree. Cadbury is actually pretty popular in America, especially around Easter time. The Cadbury eggs, Cadbury cream eggs, and stuff like that, very popular.
Isn't it also popular in Canada?
Probably, yeah. Cadbury's a pretty well-known chocolate maker. And Wonka, of course, Wonka. But Wonka makes nerds, and they did say nerds, didn't they?
I'm about to get triggered. I really need you to not mention Wonka and nerd in the same sentence right now.
Why? You don't like nerds?
I would have to break it down, but
there's always some connection that she's got a messed up past with in some way or another.
There's something. No, this isn't a messed up past. This is what I've been dealing with for the past couple days.
Oh boy. I love chocolate bars. Anyone remember the 100K bar, 100 gram bars? Yeah, 100 gram, actually pretty delicious candy bar, believe it or not. People be sleeping on that. It's very chewy and delicious when you bite into it. Payday? Payday is just like a Baby Ruth
Paydays
bar.
Are good.
Isn't it just like the same thing as a Baby Ruth bar?
I think Paydays are a little more chewy than a Baby Ruth. But well, Baby Ruths also have chocolate. Paydays don't. So Paydays are like the peanuts ones that are wrapped around like thick sticky caramel.
Oh, okay. Then what's the then what's the Baby Ruth one? Is that cashews or something?
I think Baby Ruth is peanuts. Baby Ruth is similar because I think more to Snickers because it has more nougat. Oh man, don't get me started on.
I know. I was looking up the same thing. Payday versus Baby Ruth.
All right, so yeah, Baby Ruths are chocolate, and they've. How would you describe it? Let me just. Okay, so there's no nougat in the Baby Ruth. Snickers have more nougat. It's just caramel and peanuts, and then chocolate. Whereas Snickers.
Baby Ruth's pretty nougat. Good.
Yeah, there's that.
I do.
See, this is why I love a Snickers.
Yeah, I like a good. I mean, Snickers is great, but Snickers is. I wouldn't even put it in the same league as like Baby Ruth in that it's like a different type of candy bar.
Yeah, they're trying to do different things, and then Paydays are covered in the peanuts.
And don't even get me started on Butterfinger because it's still the best of all time.
I hate Butterfinger.
Why? Because it gets all caught in your teeth and stuff.
No, I just don't like it. I don't like the crackle texture when you bite into it.
It's the best, dude. It's the best. It goes so good in ice cream, vanilla ice cream.
No, I wouldn't introduce all of that brittle texture to my ice cream.
Why not? It's like crunchy. It's like almost tastes like Frosted Flakes in cereal, but it's like delicious and peanut buttery deliciousness.
And now I want candy.
Well, it was only a matter of time to happen before we start talking about that.
Mm-hmm. Did you want to finish the video?
Yeah, let's keep going because we still got 15 more minutes till we go on K-Huck.
Where the distinction is so crucially important. The concern here is not necessarily about one single piece of candy on one single day. The concern is when these products are consumed, as they realistically are, repeatedly over time, exposure can exceed what the Department of Health has determined to be safe annual allotment for arsenic. And here's why the context really matters.
Wait. Did she just say safe allowable amounts of arsenic?
Yeah, yes, believe it or not, I think there are. You can have little small amounts of arsenic and you'll be all right. It's like alcohol almost.
It's not going to kill you, but you can have a little.
It reminds me of the crazy wives out there that will slowly poison their husbands over time just so they need them. Like the husband like depends on the wife to just survive.
Yeah. Crazy times.
They are crazy times. Butterfingers are only good if they're fresh. No, I think they're good at all times. Blue Jay! Ooh, Butterfingers suck. You suck, Blue Jay. How about that?
Blue Jay's right. Butterfingers suck.
No, you guys all suck.
You better not like it because it was on The Simpsons.
You better not lay a finger on my Butterfinger. No,
Yeah, that's what
I've liked them ever since I was a kid, dude. It's like one of my top favorite candies. Like whenever we go to the movie theater, I get a box of Butterfingers, dude. That was my favorite. Oh my god!
doesn't know
Now,
what he's
now
talking
you
about,
all are
okay.
just shitting on Butterfinger to get a rise out of me. Not falling for it. Not falling for it. Not today, I say.
Example, yes, my daughter really likes nerds. According to the department's analysis, consuming more than 96 nerds, the small granular pieces of nerds in a year, exceeds what is considered a safe annual arsenic exposure for
I am
children.
fucked.
But 96 nerds, as we well know, is not typically what comes in a box. When you think about it, a typical smaller box can contain about 2,000.
Yeah,
If you get one of
like a
those
handful.
big boxes that you get like a movie theater, that's about 8,000 nerds.
Oh, I'd get big
Asking
nerds.
families to stop at 96 pieces over a year is not realistic when it's viewed against how the product is packaged, marketed, and then consumed. Another example to give you context and perspective is Swedish fish. The Department of Health determined that more than 8 pieces.
Oh, we're all fucked.
All right, expose yourself. Who likes Swedish fish?
Yeah, which one of you nerds in there like Swedish fish? And I see you talking smack, Blue Jay. It looks like we're all cooked. It's just ruining everything for us. We're not allowed to have candy no more, guys. It's got poison. Literally got poison. It's like you're safer smoking cigarettes than you are eating candy.
Well, you were worried about like the razor blades in your candy. What about the arsenic?
Yeah. Make sure you check that candy for razor blades. What about the arsenic, Mom? What do you mean? Well, you know, according to this lady.
That's a made up word, Timothy.
Yeah. Swedish fish aren't. They don't do nothing for me.
No, they don't do nothing for me either. They're just kind of bland. I'd rather have like a Mike and Ike's or something.
I feel like they're old people candy. Good and plenty
Swedish
tastes
fish.
like poison, so I could understand that one. Go ahead.
Exceed the estimated safe annual arsenic exposure level for a child. Yet in a typical small bag, usually 3 to 5 ounces, there are anywhere from 50 to 100 pieces. Stopping at 8 pieces does not reflect the real world consumption. The same with Jolly Ranchers. The hard candies also kids love. The department's analysis shows that more than 6 pieces can exceed the annual safe threshold for arsenic.
Annual. That's insane. I throw down on some Jolly Ranchers. I get a big bag, and if I'm really like laser focused, I'll be sucking on those things for hours, dude.
I wonder if maybe that's why, like, candy. Maybe what if like they realize that like if they remove the arsenic, candy can actually be a good thing for you. That's the world I want to live in. That's the world I want to live in, phallic, where I can have my candy to wash down my salad. You know.
Yeah, we only eat salads to eat candies.
That's right. Indeed. Indeedly doodly.
Exposure. A standard 7-ounce bag typically contains anywhere from 25, 30, 40 individually wrapped candies. And on it goes through 26 different types of candies who tested for those elevated levels that, again, are problematic when you think about
I bet
them
you can make
in
Jolly Ranchers
aggregate.
at home.
And keep this
Yeah.
in mind, too.
Make your own poison.
This is really before taking into
No, I'm not.
consideration aggregate exposure, yes, as you're eating more than the allotment that the Florida Department of Health has deemed in a single serving or in a partial part of the bag. It's also consumed over time more than a year, the candies, but it's also looking as you're eating more candy and then other foods that could potentially contain arsenic as well. Parents and grandparents may not be aware of these potential problems about arsenic. And cumulative exposure is not something that anyone sees.
I certainly wasn't.
No, I know. I mean, if you're, you know, candy's not like great for you, right? But you know,
Right.
nobody knew it was like got poison in it.
We're almost done here.
Yeah.
reflected on a label or at a checkout aisle. And the context matters, especially for the health and the well-being of our children. And as the Surgeon General will talk about in a second, arsenic is a known toxic element. Long-term exposure, particularly during childhood, has been linked to developmental impacts, effects on the immune system, and increased cancer risk later in life.
I mean, this makes sense. I ate a lot of candy, and I was getting sick quite often.
It is why I don't let my parents do try to sneak Jet like some soda or some candies when they have him. But like around me, Jet's very strict on we just do water and milk, and we don't do a lot of candies or sweets.
Tina Cat's very popular. Is that Swoop like Swoop? Your Swoop?
No,
No.
This is Mike's Swoop. Our
Oh.
Swoop is a
I'm gonna say why is she chiming in on the candy?
Well, he's right about the bread. If I'm like,
Petty University, we gonna get these candy companies.
yeah, and the bread company.
Yeah. Now let me get my makeup on fleek.
All right, this one's just for you, EG. I figured, after the week we've had, we could all just use some joy and levity in our lives.
Okay. I see a guy with a snow-covered truck and a pumpkin helmet.
Mm-hmm. It's the comment or the caption is your average Toyota pickup truck driver.
Okay. Oh my. I don't quite really get it, but
He's out there having fun.
I mean, he definitely is. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a Toyota pickup truck driver drive like that personally, but
It's his little Toyota monster truck.
oh, okay. Okay.
I don't think this person has anything to do with the actual channel.
Well, isn't that great when people just take other people's content and re-upload it as their own?
At least you can get the. Well, I would because my Instagram is kind of linked to some personal people I know, but I wouldn't go to Instagram just to find this video. So it's nice that he reposted it to X.
Yeah.
It does steal the content though.
I mean, that's everywhere right now, especially on Facebook. Facebook's out of control with theft. And I don't think Facebook cares.
No. What was it? WhatsApp. WhatsApp just revealed that their end-to-end encryption was wrong. Or was like a complete and total lie.
Sweet Gus, so that's EG's backup plan to go see his lady. I mean, I did have to do that yesterday. I did have to, trek through the elements just to go visit, and it was scary. It was very scary. I heard EG steals all his content. I do. This right here, not even me. This is someone else. I'm not even talking. It's just I'm lip syncing over whoever this guy is on screen. See? That's why my mouth moves whenever I'm not talking. It's not even me talking. It's like a bad Japanese dub. But I don't know. And I saw someone earlier in the chat saying I'm making up this whole girlfriend thing. Okay. Listen, if I want to date Georgia Glass, that's none of your business. All right. You'll never know whether or not I really have a girlfriend or not. Do you think I'm just out here saying it to make myself look cooler? I am. I'm just kidding. You guys will never know. I'll never be able to beat the bottoming allegations. I'll never be able to beat the fake girlfriend allegations. I'll never be able to beat
Well,
any.
you can have a girlfriend and still be a bottom. That's totally fine.
How does that even work? Does she wear a strap on or something?
Yeah, it's called pegging.
Oh my God. You would know.
I would.
Falk's like, do we go with the red strap tonight or do we go with the purple one? Have you been a good boy or a bad boy? Bad boy gets the red strap.
Yep, that's who I am.
Yeah.
I'm that personality.
Knew it. He steals it from Chick Nugs. I mean, I do. Chick Nugs gives me all of my content. I mean, that's just facts right there. That's just big facts.
Oh, that's interesting, Carla. They're both bottoms. Yes.
Chick Nugs is not a bottom. I heard EG's girlfriend is his bottoming partner. Yeah, we both just sit there and go, hang on, take my hand, honey, we'll get through this. It only hurts in the beginning. Theft. Oh boy. So we're just chilling, waiting for K-Huck to get her stuff going. In the meantime, you got anything fun you want to look at crime-wise? I'm sure Blue Jay will let us know when K-Huck goes live.
I need you to know how excruciatingly painful it was to find normal stories for today.
Yeah, because there's nothing going on. Everybody's trapped indoors because it's.
You have to be lying to me.
What do you mean?
Are you trolling me right now?
Yes.
From the weekend?
Why? What else happened this weekend? I know
Okay.
it's Turkey Tom drama. I know. Okay, remember. Okay, I've been locked in a tractor all weekend.
Right.
So,
I understand.
I haven't seen anything going on other than the Pitbull stuff. I've been out of the loop with a lot of stuff going on. I've been locked in a wasteland of frozen
That's all right.
tundra.
You know what? This is why we love the snow. It protects you. It shields you.
Need your server link for Andrew?
Oh, I can get it for you, sweet God.
Yeah, I just posted it. You can post it in the chat. That's cool. That means that Andrew might be coming on with me and K-Hook. I mean, if we're gonna be talking about a drama, right? Why not?
It's not drama. It's not drama. This is like news stories, politics, political poop.
I'm talking about what I'm talking with K-Huck later. That is.
There's some allegations against Turkey Tom. Nothing's been super.
Yeah, it's
confirmed.
I think there's some girls he dated or something came out and said like some stuff about him, and I think they're probably just trying to get back at him or something for him not sticking around or whatnot. But I haven't looked deeply into it, but from what I've seen, how people have responded, doesn't seem like they're taking him very seriously.
I think it was a lot of. I think she said it wasn't necessarily DV on her. Now, please take this with a grain of salt. I'm vaguely referencing an article I read about it, but it was more of he would break things, he would smash his fist in the walls. It was more behavioral toxicity rather than actually trying to hurt her or harm her in that way.
I could definitely see Turkey Tom punching walls. He's extremely rough during S. I'm waiting for Tom's response. Oh, so he's not a bottom. He's a overly assertive dom. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I think people be watching too much of the Hub and thinking that that's how you're supposed to behave in the bedroom, and it's just I don't know. I don't think that's typically how that works, and from my experience, And that's something you
I did not hear that, Blue Jay. Recording during is not okay.
Apparently,
unless you have their consent.
Oh yeah, no, that's not good at all. That's some Destiny level shit right there. Yeah, no, you cannot record your partner during sex without their
consent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's creepy.
With their enthusiastic consent. You can't pressure them into it or anything like that. Hey, K-Huck.
There she is. K-Huck is live. I think she'll probably she's gonna do her she gotta do her intro and all that stuff too, and then she'll shoot me a message when we're ready to go over there. I will have to send Andrew's gonna have to get because I do believe we go live in her server, so we'll have to get him an invite to her server. I think I can do that. I could send that to Sweet. Hang on 1 second. And then I'll have to tell K-Huck he's very informed on the drama. He knows more about the ins and outs of it than I do. I simply know of the silliness of what's going on. And I'm like the ambassador from this particular. I would say K-Huck's more of a drama streamer. Like, she's definitely not like the variety that I do. She mainly focuses on drama. So this will actually work out well for her. And she's a good person to like get this in the get this into more of the other drama channels focus.
Is this where I leave you?
I guess you could peace out if you want. I know you got some things to do. Thank you, Miss Phallic Weapon.
Well, I also don't want to clog up the conversation. Like, I want everybody. It can get chaotic if I feel too many people are here.
No, I mean, right now I'm just basically chilling and waiting. I know that Phallic does her little
No, that's only on
intros
Fridays.
Wait, what's only on Fridays?
Oh, I thought you said Phallic does her little, and it's just I have a stream on Fridays that I.
Your after show, the after show thingy that you do, yeah. Or no, you do the other thing on Fridays. Where you go?
Oh, and I can do an after hours because I know Maya's been messaging me about it, and one other person, I believe. Let me go through. Ing and Maya have been messaging me about like what's been going on in Minnesota, so we can do an after hours on that.
Okay, so you need permission to do an invite case to Miss Huck's stream. So I'll have to get Andrew's. I think she already sent it to me. Beautiful. Okay, let me send him a friend request. So that I can send him a friend request.
Sweet Got's out here networking like a boss.
She's the one who I will say that Sweet has done some serious heavy lifting in getting this whole thing put out there. She's an absolute legend when it comes to like networking and introducing creators to other creators. She's awesome with that stuff. I don't think without her, this story would have probably, gotten out to as many people as it has.
No, she was the one who broke it first. Mm-hmm. Well, to you.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, Seg, Side-Eye Guy, broke it originally, but she, she's very close to Beardo, and then she's the reason that it's gotten to people that aren't in those communities, Okay, I sent Mr. Stone Rock a invite. All right, I'm hopping over. All right, Fal, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
See you later, Gator. Okay, that's Miss Phallic Weapon. All right, let's go over to Miss K-Huck here. I'll see what she's doing. I'm going to go hop in waiting, and then I'll try to link her up with Mr. Stone Rock when we get there. And I'm only going to stream for a little bit, and then you guys can go over. Actually, you know what we'll do? We're just going to have everybody go over to K-Huck's stream, and we're going to watch it over there. Okay, guys? That way, she gets the... I've already kind of talked about this a lot, so... and I don't want to just sit here having my face on here while I'm talking to K-Huck. Unless I can. I mean, I guess I can, but I feel like I might be taking some views from her if I do that. But we'll start it off. We'll see how it feels, and then if you guys
Hell yeah, this
aren't
party
feeling
just
it,
keeps getting
we'll
better.
go
The more the merrier.
do the other thing.
At Siraconage in
This could be a
Little
good way to
became
get
lately.
her some.
At Siraconage in Little celebrates 17 months of
Sir,
membership.
17
No.
months. No. She said no. Okay, fine. I will stay live if that's what y'all want. All right. Let me go over to in the waiting with her. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. I can't do that in that one. Crapola. Okay, what am I going to do here? Okay, I think I have an idea. I think this might work. Crap, no, it won't work. Okay. I totally forgot that I had to do this part here. All right, I think I can make this work. We're going to try it. All right, we'll see what happens here. I totally didn't do this right. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. 1 second. Can you hear me, Miss Huck? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to figure this out. We're live over on Chaos channel right now. She's doing her intro at the moment. You guys can hear me, but she can't. But the thing that I'm worried about is that I'm not going to be able to hear her because I don't hear her at all right now. Hang on. I don't hear her stream. You did. Let the chaos fly. Find the truth in the pixels. Let the punchlines collide. No retakes, no rewind. Just a moment in time. Hit record. Hit the gas. Hit the punch. Figured it out. This is. That was Rogera's song, wasn't it? Is she? I'm muted. But I can't hear her. Is she live right now? It says that she's deafened at the moment. Let's go check in and see if I gotta go see if she's live. So I can hear what she's saying.
Sorbet, doorways open up, yup, more cake. Soon enough the sweet turns sour, more court dates. We burn it down though, and just live it up. It sucks ass when they ask about a living trust. I don't have one, cause I don't have shit. And when I do, I'm probably gonna just stash it. It takes time for
Okay, so she's not live yet. Give her a minute, talk to her chat, then she'll unmute herself. Okay, all right. I'm just making sure. Because I got thrown into a full panic when I was like, oh shit, like I don't have the right mic set up over there. But the mic that's connected to her should still sound pretty good. Now, I don't even know if... Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work well because I need to be able to hear her. Spoopy drama. That's exactly what it is. It's spoopy drama. Gonna be spooky stuff, guys. Spooky stuff. Don't worry, Mr. Stone Rock. I will get all of your stuff all set up, and I'll get you into her Discord, and we'll get you invited in and all that good stuff. So that should be her stream that she has going right now. And then she has this stuff playing on her other thing over here.
I'll tell you in a second. It is 20 degrees right now, and the low is supposed to be 10. Yay. So, yeah, it's not fun here in the Midwest either. Again, those who got hit with the snow, again, I hope you're safe and sound, but yeah, it's not looking good for the next couple of days. It looks like that, well, I mean, tomorrow looks like it's going to be warmer until next week, so yay. Yay us, right? Easy as being a professional streamer and worrying about audio. Oh, okay. Thanks, Blue Jay. But yes, as you can see, chat, we have the wonderful Easy Lately is back with us again tonight. Good friend of the channel, good buddy. Haven't talked to him in quite some time, but yeah, it's going to be awesome to talk with him and figure out what's going on with this drama. And we'll get into how I found out about this, and it piqued my interest. So why not have him on and talk about it? But a couple of things real quick, chat, before we bring Evie in. I'll be quick, I promise.
So you're listening to her.
Totally
she can't hear me talk right now, but that's her live stream right now. You can hear.
I did not read off the
and when she's ready to bring me in, I'm hoping I'll be able to hear her through the other computer.
So, thankfully, I have them right here. Thank you, Activity Feed.
So what you're hearing now is actually about 30 seconds behind.
Really, really quickly, and then we will get started, I promise, soon after, okay? I know, I'm sorry, I apologize. Middleman for 2, have a dono, don't curse me. Steven for 5. Middleman, new questions to...
So what you'll do is you'll actually hear her twice when she's ready to actually talk to me. And I'll know she's speaking to me because I'll see the green thing around her icon.
Shell for the 2, True and C-Tax, oh my god, Cool Anime Girls, anyone who had Discord on light mode is a monster for 2, thank you. Barbie left a comment about that.
Yeah, sweet goth, you're the bomb diggity. That's why.
All of my friends keep betraying or leaving me, and that's the common. And what's the common Tech again for 2. KP looks like a secret from Frieza, bro.
I'm trying not to have her up too loud because I need to hear her when she actually brings me into the chat.
Remember, everyone, the most gratifying way for KP's BS to crumble is to let her do it herself. Going after her only legitimizes her claims. True. So very true. And kicking for 5, or 549, excuse me. But can I say still KP deserves all the slurs? Oh, of course. Fuck Rose for making it seem my words were Beckett's. Oh, that's funny. Thank you, kicking for the 549. Wookie celebrated.
I'm essentially stream sniping her right now.
Said in her,
I'm stream sniping K-Hug.
At least KP isn't British. Wookie, shut up. And then Cool Anime Girls for 2. Wow, not going to read super chats like promised. And well, here you go. So that's my bad. But yeah, there you go, chat. So and about the plagiarizing thing, we'll get into that too a little bit because I kind of want to pick EG's brain on what he has to think about that one.
Oh
too.
man, it's always scary when EG brain gets picked.
Alrighty, chat. Without further ado, let's bring him in here. Let's go. Hi, EG. Oh, he's
Okay, it worked. It worked. Okay.
Hi.
I was Blue Jay wasn't lying. I was worried about audio stuff because I'm streaming. I'm streaming at the same time that you are. Just for just for a little bit, and then we'll just end up eventually going over to yours. But I totally forgot. I have a two computer setup to do my streaming on, and I was like, oh man, all of my streaming stuff is set up on a Discord account that's not even in your Discord. So I was like, I was like, crapola.
Oh, is that why you had issues last time? If I remember something like that coming up.
No, that was just me being silly because I remember I did your whole entire stream through my webcam microphone.
That was fucking hilarious.
I have all this fancy gear. And now I use my $20 webcam mic to do your. And I'm like, why does it sound so terrible?
That was so funny. Well, you know what? I didn't even really goes to show how much I know. I didn't really pay very much attention to that aspect of it because I was just sitting here talking to you. That's all I cared about. But when you mentioned it, I think it was like the next day. I was like, oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was. I mean, the microphone I'm using, to talk to you on is not a bad mic. It's like my backup one, and it's a blue mic. It's a pretty solid mic, but it's not as good as the one that I do for my streaming, which is what I typically prefer to, be a guest on and stuff. But I'll have to give you that Discord so that when we do this in the future, you could do that as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, sir, welcome back. It's been a hot minute since you've been here. How you been? You surviving the snowstorm? I know that you were stuck at work for days on end. Jesus.
It's so funny. I'm about to go on a trip up the mountains, because in Philly you don't usually get like this much snow. So we had planned this as a family trip up the mountains back in like around Christmas. And we're like, oh, this will be fun. We'll go hang out in the snow. Now I'm going up there and I'm like, I do not want to spend another second in snow because that's all I've done. All I've done is been surrounded by snow this whole dang time.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I think we got, now the East Coast always gets harder than Midwest does, it seems anyway. But we got at least a foot. How much did you guys get?
We ended up getting about the same, but what really killed us was the fact that it we had a ice storm that came right after, and then now it's just like really like it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. And now with the cold weather, it's just I don't even know. It sucks. I know,
right?
And I
agree.
They all keep falling on weekends too. So now EG has no life.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, hopefully we won't get anything like that again for a while, or I don't know. We'll see. Missouri is so random at times, and I think that I don't know if Philly is the same way, but Missouri weather, I swear, is just it's bipolar. That's the best way that I can explain it. I don't know. It's weird. It always has been ever since I was a kid, with like the up and down temperatures and the weather changes that happen at random. So hopefully, we don't get another round of snow, and all we got the final one. I don't know though. We'll see. So
Yeah, do we ever really? I mean, I feel like it's the Ice Age. That's what it feels like. As
Pretty much.
Rogera once said, it's like, welcome to the Ice Age, and she could not be more correct with that.
so true. So true. Yeah. What's up, B Slams? How are you? But no, so anyway, so I wanted to pick your brain here real quick before we got officially started. So
Okay.
so someone had mentioned in said super chat about plagiarism. So did you hear anything about Otterly Noah's drama that happened yesterday? Did you hear anything about that?
No, the only plagiarism drama I was familiar with was the one involving Internet Anarchist.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with that one? Everybody's
Okay.
plagiarizing off everybody these days, it feels like.
Vaguely. I think I was told about that one like a couple weeks ago, briefly. I didn't really follow that one totally. What happened with that one again? Remind me.
He was basically like word for word taking like stuff from another person's like documentary that they had made, and like the guy who figured it out was able to put them side by side, and he's literally like saying the same exact things as this other person is.
Yeah. Well, Adderley didn't do that, or at least as far as I'm aware, he didn't. But yeah, so Adderley has been here before. We've talked with him before because we both have our favorite nemesis, or is a Tactical Templar. Tactical hates me. I'll explain him later. If you don't know anything about him, God bless you, EG. But yeah, we have a favorite enemy, if you will, and it's Tactical Templar. So he came on. Oh, he's been on twice now. The first time that he came on, we were just sitting there talking about him, and the second time I had him on was a couple weeks ago, and we were just sitting there talking. We were getting to know him. It was a great conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so this started on Twitter. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't just hate you. He's got a hate boner for me. Yes, that's actually very true. Of Tactical, by the way. Tactical Templar hates my guts. But anyway, so this started on Twitter. So I guess from what I saw, Nick Andros and this other creator, Shamu, were getting at Otterly because he stole clips of theirs and different things and different aspects of different clips and stuff for a video that he made about Tectone, Andy Pants Gaming, and Tactical. Now, I haven't seen the whole thing as to like what exactly he didn't steal, or whatever. I didn't catch any of that yesterday because I didn't get a chance to watch any of the coverage. But he went on. So he essentially was accused of plagiarizing 4 videos. And it turned out that he did. Now,
It's a laziness.
again,
is it laziness or is it lack of
he admitted to
creativity?
it. Well, I don't know. So he admitted to it, and he got called out. He went on, I'm not sure if you know of him or not, Dickers. Do you know of him?
I know. Yeah, I know Dickers. I've spoken
that's
to
right.
him.
You know Dickers.
We
You
both.
introduced me to him.
Yes,
What
you're.
the fuck?
What's up with that guy? How you taking everything away from me? God damn.
My bad. But no. Oh, totally forgot about that until just now. But
Yeah, we
no,
both met him the
Dickers-
same day because
Yeah, the same
Moreau,
day, yeah.
Moreau, we were talking about the Moreau stuff.
That's right. Oh, now it's all coming back to me. That's
Yeah.
right. Anyway, but no, he went on Dicker's stream with Morale, Nick Andros, Shamu, and I believe British Runner was there too at one point. And they all talked. They were having, this conversation. And then one thing led to another. Beckett started streaming about it like soon after Dicker's stream. It was a whole thing. And then he talked to Fauci. He talked to Fauci and Beckett. But essentially, he copped to plagiarizing these videos.
Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of, well, you can't, I mean, you kind of have to fess up, right? Because it's can't be like, no, it's just such a coincidence that we have the same exact wording in all of our stuff.
The clips were a little, I will, Cool Anime Girls, I promise. Give GT the lore tactical tip. What? You're a pimpin' whore. Do I have to? Do you want me to tell you that fill you in on that after I'm done with this?
I'm always just so blown away by like the names that you list off, like that you list off to me when I come on, because it'll be right? You'll be like, this is a violent hamsters drama, and he's in a fight with Kitty Cat Meow Girl. You know?
Right? Well, no, this literally all happened yesterday. Now, again, I haven't seen the full stream of Dickers yet that he had yesterday, so I can only tell you what I know or what I heard and what I saw for myself. Because, like I said, he talked to Beckett and Fauci, and that turned into a thing, and he basically copped to copyright striking, or not copyright striking, plagiarizing and all of that too. What are your thoughts on that? On just like, well, because, and he also wasn't giving credit where credit was due to Nick Andros and to Shamu for using their clips in these videos, or in the Andy Pants video one.
Typically, what I've noticed with people who do like plagiarism and stuff is that they've been doing it for a very long time, and typically they haven't been called out on it, so they start getting a little bit sloppy with the way that they do plagiarizing, and then that's inevitably when they get careless because they assume that nobody's going to ever connect the dots, and then by the time they actually do end up getting called out, ends up looking 10 times worse because they just get lazy with it, and they're like, well, I'm making money off of all these people who've already done the research and stuff, and at the very least, you could say, hey, I used this guy's video as a big influence of my video, and make sure it's not that hard to say, hey, go give that guy a like because I got a lot of my information from him. You know?
Right. Yeah. And again, I think that there was, now I don't remember exactly. I know that it was the Andy Pants video, that one, I think, because that's the one that started it all. But there were a couple of other videos. Wait, hold on. What? He admitted it? Oh, yeah, that's right. He admitted, in the same way somebody apologizes to get out of being yelled at, and then he started to walk it back. Yeah. And then he accused, now this part I know, and I have no idea really why, but he accused Shamu and Nick Andros, or one or both of them, of doxing him, when that in fact did not happen. Mm-hmm. It was a whole thing yesterday. It was a whole thing. This all happened like literally yesterday afternoon, I think. Now, my thoughts on it are this. I like Noah. Noah and I have talked here and there. You know, obviously we talked a couple of different times. He's been here a couple of different times, and he's a very friendly guy, very nice guy. I do like his content. I saw some of his content, you know, after I found out about him and whatnot, and, you know, he seems like he's a good dude. But I really do hope that he learned from this and that this does not happen again, because it was crazy yesterday. Mm-hmm. It was insane. And I didn't see the community post, Metal Man. I was going to talk about that too at some point, but I was asked about it earlier, and so I just wanted to say it here and now. I hope that Noah learned from this and that he does not do something like this again, because he caught taste of what can happen when you do shit like this, and let's hope that he rectifies the situation. So, well,
I mean, your credibility is already it's a big shot to your credibility. Let's just be realistic about that. You know, it's the fastest way to hurt yourself and your credibility and lose a lot of favor with other creators.
Yeah. So I couldn't tell you to what degree the plagiarism happened with, truthfully, because I don't know. But yeah, I'll have to watch it all tomorrow and get caught up or something. But that was something else yesterday too, completely. So he also grab some random Scott. Oh yeah, he went. Yeah, he went live for like 15 minutes. It was a whole. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. This literally happened within how many hours? Like 5 or 6 hours, something like that. Maybe a little bit longer, but yeah, all day yesterday. This was blowing up everywhere.
This is what
Yeah, exactly.
This is what my nerves was. This is what I was nervous about going multi-streaming with you, because now my chat's like, "You're ignoring us, EG," and I'm like, I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude to K-Huck's stream by, you know, y'all can just take it. Y'all can take it. I got like both chats up. All right, this is K-Huck's stream, and I'm just a part of it. Okay.
Your chat picks on you like they pick on me, which I love. It's fun.
They are
but
rough.
Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way and just to pick your brain on what you thought of it. Again, with the very few details that I was able to give you, I know that there's probably a lot more to it than what I probably know about, but yeah, that's what I know of it.
To sum it up, if anybody wants to know what EG's opinion is on the drama, this just in, breaking news, EG lately confirms plagiarism bad.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, not good.
Exactly. Yeah, no bueno. But let's just hope, like I said, let's just hope that he rectifies the situation and he doesn't do something like this again, because like I said, he caught a taste of what can happen when you do something like that. Because not only did he have, you know, Nick Andros and Shamu and Dickers on him, but he got the attention of Beckett and Fauci. And again, not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but the conversation, from what I saw of the conversation that he had with Fauci, it didn't go over too well. So
yeah.
Yeah, but again, let's just hope that he does not do this again. But anyway, okay, now I have to explain to you about Tactical, don't I? Do you really want to know? I can tell you later if you want.
I mean, how in depth is it? I mean, is it
pretty in depth?
Pretty in depth.
Pretty in depth.
All right. Well, for the sake of, I do want to hear about it. But I do have a guy from the paranormal community that I have who's like really in the know on the topic that we're going to be talking about today. And
okay.
I figured he could chime in with us. His name's Andrew Stonerock. He's doing really well on YouTube.
Sure.
Almost 6K subscribers. He's crushing it.
Nice.
So I did invite him to come and participate with us so they can have a representative from their community, because it's their drama, and he seems to know a lot more of the ins and outs. As where me and you will probably just sit here and make fun of these people. He'll be like, "Oh no, this is actually what happened here and what happened here," and so I'm gonna give you his info. Or at least his Discords, because I tried to invite him to your Discord, but I know you have to be a bigwig to be able to send out invites to Miss K-Hux.
Well, you could have told me, and I would have messaged you.
I am telling you. I'm telling you right now. Well, actually, this was like happened right before we went live.
Okay.
So.
Okay. That's fair. No, that's fine. Yeah, just DM me the info. I'll send it over to him. And no, he is not moaning my name, chat. God damn it.
I'm not trying to piss off Mr. Huck. You guys crazy?
You won't. I promise you that you won't. So, but no. Ew, no. It's not happening, chat. No.
K-Huck's like my sister, guys. This is gross.
I'm sorry, but no. God damn it. Yeah, they try to do this. They've been trying to do this to me now off and on. They've been trying, because of Vincent Martin moaning my name. That's where all that came from. Yeah, no, Mr. Huck is all for it. I'm like, God damn it, you're not helping.
Stop trying to ship Huck lately. It's not going to work.
Yeah, exactly. No, thank you. But anyway, I will try my best to give you the briefest description real quick of Tactical while you're sending me that.
Yes, ma'am. Let's hear it.
YouTuber, has been around for quite some time. Apparently, he's been making content, I think almost 10 years, something like that. Has a Templar PNG, that's what he goes by. He talks a lot about different, political stuff. He's very much seems to be a conservative, which again, totally okay with. It's fine. But his tweets and everything goes to show that he's just 100% a lolcow.
We love those.
He has called me when I caught his attention. Would you like to know how and why?
What'd you do to him?
I just tweeted about a stream that I was covering him on. That's it.
Well, that's your fault. How dare you try to be a YouTuber or a streamer, Miss Huck?
I know, right?
Mrs. Huck.
Yeah. So that's how I got his attention. Oh, he pays attention to anything and everything Twitter wise. He watches. Trust me.
Ask Ichi's price for the month. Yeah.
God damn it.
If you gotta ask, you can't afford it.
How much would you say?
Huh.
If you could say a number.
I'm pretty cheap. Let's be honest. You know, I'm just niner.
$9 or $10?
$9.75.
$9.75. All right. Jesus. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, but yeah, so he's very much a lolcow. Has basically he's an Asmongold simp, very much an Asmongold simp. He bitched and moaned about him getting kicked out of Asmon server, and pretty much called everyone gay in there, if I remember correctly.
Isn't it funny how you can be a big fan of a guy until you get kicked out of their server, and then all of a sudden they're evil and they suck? And...
Yeah. Oh, he hates the quartering.
Well, most people do.
And true. And yeah, he hates the quartering. If you even remotely compare him to said quartering, he will throw a temper tantrum. He also, and this is how he caught some people's attention. I'm not sure if this was the only thing, but he also read off his Kiwi Farms thread on a stream.
How do you get one of those? Do you just got to be silly?
I don't know.
Do you got to be just completely crazy to
Well,
get?
apparently, I guess. Well, because here's the crazy part, EGs. Like I said, he's been around now for 8 years. I think
Well, would
Jack
you look
said
at
that he
that?
started
Someone's
in
guilty of being total
2018.
badass. Chick Nugs
And
approves this message.
He and again,
At Cool Anime
apparently this
Girls,
guy
super
has been
chatted
A-logged and talked about now
$9.75.
for like
Deal.
ever.
Do it.
I didn't have any idea of him until all of this drama came up. No idea. Oh, and he loves lolly VTubers. That's true.
Your chat just came over and gave me $9.75 in a super chat. Cool Anime Girls is trying to buy me, and I'm sold.
God damn
at the
it.
low price of $9.75.
That $9.75 should. Oh well, it did go to EG. That's fair. Okay. Damn it. All right, go ahead.
Well, I don't know. I guess she owns me now. What are we doing? Watching anime?
No, we're not. No, you get to bone my name. Apparently, that they paid the price, so now you got to pay the piper. Go ahead.
I admire the hustle. She came all the way over from your stream to mine just to buy me off.
I know, right?
I did say I was cheap. I mean, I definitely screwed myself. I could have asked for an astronomical price.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. Yeah, go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
What am I doing? I got to moan your name. Okay.
Yes.
Am I doing your show or am I just doing your name?
Just my name.
Okay. I couldn't even take it seriously.
I know.
So we don't even both wear. We both. Yeah, I was like, how do I go? I was just like, do I do like?
I don't know.
Do I do inappropriate moan or do I do like something from the grunge?
You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want, sir. Go right ahead.
I want demonic horror instead, as opposed to because we have paranormal drama tonight. So.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go.
Someone's guilty of being a total badass. Chick Nugs approves this message.
That Cool Anime Girls super chatted $5. I was willing to do $50. So thank you.
Don't be muting. I can't be over here by myself. This is an Khuckcast.
No, I know that, but I thought my giggling was distracting you. So
No, you're giggling.
Like,
I think your giggling is like half of what makes people like you so much. But Cool Anime Girl is
oh,
just
well, thanks.
Cool Anime Girls hooked me up for $5. I was willing to do 50 cents, so thank you for that.
Oh well, thank you. Yeah. No,
Oh, $50. She said 50. She would have gone all the way up to $50 to hear me moan your name.
I bet she would have. Listen, I bet she would have because I have I have a $50 dono sound for Vincent Martin when he moaned my name. I have to play it, so that's why.
Well,
Hi, Barbie.
I'll work on it. And I'll come back with something real good for her. Damn.
Okay, fair. Okay.
And I did send you
these niche dramas. Yes, I got him. I did message him and I sent him an invite. Yep.
Cool. Yeah, this one's kind of, you're going to have a blast with this. And I think so is your chat. Because
I am very much looking forward to this.
Okay,
so go ahead.
No, I was going to say, it's just like, it's these, well, we've all been these small channels, right? We still are small channels, but there's small channels and then there's smaller channels. So this would be, I guess, in the smaller channel. And like they try to make waves. The one thing you'll learn is that drama is the same in every single aspect of the internet, no matter what niche you're in. And this person decided they were going to pick a fight with a bigger YouTuber. But the thing is, they don't know the rules. So they just absolutely tried to play like the tough guy role and ended up just really making himself look super, super embarrassing. And oh my God, you're just going to love it. You're going to love it.
Yeah. Okay. So give me, if you can, give me a brief TLDR, or do you want Andrew to do it? Andrew's actually getting ready to join us here in just a second. Let me approve of his thing here.
So
there you go.
While we wait for Andrew to come in, it's essentially it all started with a guy named Side Eye Guy who did a video on a guy. It's from a debunking community. Now Andrew can definitely fill in on what the debunking community actually does, but for the most part they kind of like go around and watch these paranormal channels that are obviously faking like their research into the paranormal field, whether it's just entertainment focuses or using silly instruments that don't really exist. So these debunkers, like, they call it out because these guys actually take paranormal like investigating seriously, and they want it to be like something that people can kind of are actually looking for something that is mind-blowing, like mind-blowing evidence. And most people who take it seriously will tell you they've in like 10 years of investigating, they may have like Beardo, for instance. Beardo Gets Scared is one of the guys that you'll hear about tonight. He's a debunker, but he's also an investigator. And he said in like 10 years, he's probably had about 3 experiences that he can actually say he can't really explain. Now that's not sexy when it comes to YouTube, because right, YouTubers, we need to be entertaining and we need to bring in the audiences and we need to be I don't know, like, let's look at what's those 2 guys that are super popular that Sam Pepper kidnapped and did a whole prank on them.
Oh God,
why can I not remember their name right now? Cody.
I can't think of it either. I know who you're talking about though. I think I vaguely remember hearing something about this.
I know their name will randomly like pop up into my head because
chat might know.
Yeah,
chat might know.
I'm sure they're probably gonna know who it is because they have like 10 million subscribers. They're the biggest paranormal YouTubers probably on the platform at the moment, and they're guys that fit in with this aspect of like just making an absolute mockery of the paranormal field just to try to make clickable moments and a la Ghost Adventures. You ever watch Ghost Adventures on the Travel Channel?
Very rarely would I. I think it would just depend on if I found anything interesting to watch. I don't really like those types of shows. Those shows are just kind of crazy to me. That's never really been up my alley. But when it comes to like different dramas and things like that have came from said paranormal community, I think Oh God, there was somebody. I swear that it was you. No. It was Knox Archive. That's who it was. Knox Archive was. I don't know if he's still around. I hope he is. I hope he's cool. He did a lot of that type of content. He did like mostly like mystery and true crime and things like that. But he did cover a lot of the paranormal community too. But I could have sworn that you had told me something about something else from another community like a while ago.
Yeah, paranormal community. So this is a guy. Actually, Andrew was involved in this drama. Believe it or not, the guy that we're about to bring in. So if you want to bring in Andrew, he had this back and forth going in with this guy named A1, and that was actually the drama I was telling you about. So actually, it's great that Andrew's here because that was the drama that he was involved in with this guy, A1 Solutions.
I love your intro. Is that Halo?
No, that was Mad Vlad. Sorry. I thought I had that turned off.
No, that's okay. I love it. That was absolutely amazing. Hi, Andrew. Welcome to the Khuckcast. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. Obviously, you know EG.
This is actually my first time talking to him in person. So,
yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, hey, we're all this is first for me and you. So what can you? EG was saying that you are involved with this drama that we're getting ready to cover. He gave us what he could describe of it. Can you give us a brief TLDR on this? Because I have no idea about any of it.
Yeah, so this whole thing started, apparently, like, this is a huge thing that involves, like, Nesper and, like, Tony Spera and other crap like this. I don't want to get into all that because that's a whole lot of allegations that I don't feel like throwing around.
Mm-hmm.
But, so, it starts with this guy named Side-Eye Guy. He made a video last year. He put this guy named Rob. His face is next to somebody who is a PDF file. And this whole Paranormal Pitbull and Bad to the Bone thing happened because they were on stream talking about like, hey, we got your info. You need to change that thumbnail or we're going to dox all your information.
Oh, God.
And Side-Eye Guy, he goes by Side-Eye Guy. He wears a mask, right? He doesn't want to be known on the internet. And they go on to say like his first name and stuff like that. And like people are like, oh, they doxed him. It's like, that's a little gray here in the States. Just saying somebody's first name isn't really doxing, but the Pitbull then went on to say that he got into contact with one of these haunted sites that Side-Eye Guy went to when he came to the U.S. and got his like credit card information and all that other stuff. So they're like, that's blackmail and extortion on top of, whatever other charge you want to throw in there. So,
oh, Jesus.
They then went and I believe they've privacy striked him like 3 times to get that video to stay down, but every time they strike him, it gets removed, so the video goes right back up, and he's even re-uploaded it at one point.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man.
I'm going to try to find...
copyright struck at the first time. He may have been copyright struck, and then he re-uploaded.
I'm going to try to find you some of the clips of this, of where the whole Pitbull thing came from, because it's pretty hilarious. So basically what we're going to do, Andrew, is like what I like to do is come on and kind of walk Khuck through some of the weird stuff that that happens here. So I know that Side-Eye Guy, they call him Seg for short. He made these videos originally. So I don't know, Khuck, if you want to go to Side-Eye Guy's page and see if you can find the video talking about it. This is where all like the stuff from the Pitbull comes from. And all that beautiful stuff that's just going to have you absolutely cracking up. But I'll try to see if I can find it, because I don't know. I know that he did cut some stuff out because of another aspect of this story, which is the fact that these people, anybody who criticizes them at all, will get a privacy complaint sent to them from YouTube. Some people are getting worse. Like Andrew got copyright striked by the channels. So, and you know how serious that is, right? Because if you get
Would
one
you look
channel
at that?
terminated,
Someone's guilty
all
of
the other
being
ones,
total
they will
badass.
eradicate
Chick
every
Doug's
channel you
approves
have
this
on YouTube.
At the Daniels Crew
Oh,
Super
I
Chatted
know this guy.
$5. I made it
I
back, but have
know
no
this
clue
guy.
what this is all about.
Okay.
Wait,
I know this creator. I've seen him before.
yeah,
I've seen him before.
he's freaking hilarious. So the debunking community,
Yeah,
like,
he's funny.
they make a mockery of people who like kind of like try to lie about their interactions with the paranormal. And thank you, Daniel.
I know this guy. Yeah. Okay, hold on. So what I wanted to bring up with you two, I guess, since we got Andrew here as well, this is how it got brought to my attention was actually this tweet. Oh, you know what? I apologize, chat. I had KP in the background. Let me change that. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. So I got notified by this tweet. This is from Sweet Goth BFTV. They need us all. It's just pure chaos and going too far now. Support everyone being targeted at the moment. EG is one of them. You were one of them?
Yeah, so I covered it because Sweet brought it to me too from Seg's community, and Beardo was covering it, and I know Sweet's very close with Beardo. I met Beardo through this whole thing as well. Beardo's been an absolute gentleman, just a class act of a guy. And then, so she brought it to me. I kind of did what we do, where I just kind of watched what people had to say about it and gave my opinions. And then just the fact that I didn't side with Bad to the Bone Paranormal, and that I sided with Side Eye Guys and Beardo and Andrew and like that whole group, and was like, these guys are the ones being logical. Like, I don't know what the hell these guys are doing. They sent me a privacy complaint and tried to, yeah, so I got one of those too. But luckily, YouTube did the right thing and they denied their claim and let my video stay up.
Well,
so,
good.
Yeah.
Well, good. Now, did you stream about it? Is that what they privacy struck, or did you actually make a video on it?
No, I didn't make a video. I was going to. I was like, they better hope that YouTube like denies their claim, because if they take my video down, I'm giving them the modern Paul treatment, and you know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I didn't end up having to go that far. I still would like to make like a short, condensed, like something like Andrew did, where he kind of talks. Like Andrew puts together, like, you know, he put together a nicely condensed video talking about all the stuff that's going on. So if it's okay with Andrew, sure, if you want to go to his video, and then he can he lays the whole thing out from beginning to end.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's up to Andrew, though, if he's okay with you using his video. But he'll talk to you about what's going on. But where this thing gets funny and entertaining is through Side Eye Guy's video, where he plays the clips. This is what gets you privacy complained, is if you play the clips from these guys' live stream where all this stuff happened on, they look really, really bad. So they don't want those clips out there. But, you know. So I don't know. Know if I were to play my clip that got privacy complained, if they would try to do it to you or not. But I mean, it doesn't seem like they're being very picky about who they do it to.
I mean, fair, but I don't care. Whichever one that you guys want to do, that's totally up to you. But do you think it would be better if we watch now? Which one is it? This one, is that the one that we should watch here, Andrew?
This is abuse.
Yes, the copyright abuse on YouTube. My channel got hit. This one?
Yeah. That's about the podcast channel.
Okay. Alrighty.
Well,
should we watch this one first, and then we'll go from there?
Yeah, I'll try
if you want to go.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Okay. I just talk about it from the perspective of the podcast channel getting the copyright strike.
Oh, okay.
So do you want me to? I feel like maybe it would be, if we want to do this in chronological order to keep you up to date on everything, maybe we should go to Side Eye Guy's video first, so then you can understand why Andrew's saying what he's saying in his video.
Okay.
So,
all right. Side Eye Guy, and I'm looking for Pitbull, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he actually labels it the Pitbull video, but
I'm just asking.
Let me see what.
No,
it's one of his recents.
Okay.
Because he's had to keep re-uploading it because they keep privacy hitting him with it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alrighty. It was a video, so
Now you'll feel a little lost because this stuff has been going on now for probably a year and a half. Sam and Colby, by the way, were the people that I was trying to say earlier, who make a mockery of the paranormal field.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But this has been going on for a minute. This back and forth between these two people. But so me and Andrew could fill you in on stuff that you might need. So if you have any questions about anything, just stop and ask us, and me and him will fill you in on whatever it is that we feel like you need to know.
Okay. Which video is it that we need to watch here?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go see here real quick. What he has done lately.
It was recent. He got privacy struck today, so it's probably down.
Oh crap. Okay.
They struck him again today.
Oh, dang it.
Didn't someone
re-upload
it on his behalf?
A lot of people have re-uploaded it.
Okay, so let me see if I can go side-eye guy. Frankie Drum.
Is it Pee-wee Pitbull? Okay.
That's I mean, yes, that is it, but
that's a good name for him, but
oh, that's what he called him. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Yeah. The guy calls himself the paranormal Pitbull.
Oh Jesus. Oh God. Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's already like.
Well, yeah. The paranormal engineer re-uploaded it, so that might be a good place to go look for it.
Paranormal engineer. Okay. Yeah, I would love to watch his original video that I got to watch for her.
That's a re-upload of it. Stevie right there.
There you go. Okay. So Andrew will
the Truth or Demons podcast. If you scroll up a couple videos.
Wait, on mine?
I think she's looking at she's looking at mine. Okay. Wait.
Who I'm looking at? I'm looking at EG right now.
Okay. So I could. You said it was Stevie. Which one is
Truth or Demons podcast?
This one right here. It's not drama. It's dangerous.
I can't.
Reaction to the side-eye guy.
That's from a year ago. So if you scroll down a little bit to Truth or Demons, that'll have her re-upload of it. Right here, Old Dust Paranormal, that's one of them. This video right here. It's not drama, it's dangerous, yes.
I'm watching
I know there's on YouTube, so there's a delay,
yeah, so I'm like, okay. It's not drama, it's dangerous.
It's dangerous, yeah.
Okay, so this is Stevie's. You're fine. Okay, yeah. Well, this is her reacting to it.
Yeah, dude, it's a re-upload of it, yeah.
Is there
that's what people were having to do.
Oh, so like is she oh, it's only 53 minutes, so this might work. This'll work. I'll send this to you, Khuck.
Okie dokie.
Let me go put this over in I forgot that I was streaming my stuff too. I'm like, I was like, I forgot that I'm live with my stuff on.
I didn't see that you were, so that's why I was confused. I was like, wait, what am I doing? No, I get you. You're fine.
We'll figure it out. It's a whole hectic. I should have just came on your show. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I love my stream to death. Go watch the rest of this over on Khuck's channel, okay? Just for the sake of keeping this organized. Because I do feel like it'll help streamline the process. So everybody in my chat,